Alrighty. I have come to the conclusion that I've lost my mind, and there will be no retries after this one. So, on that very, very high note, welcome to my TED Talk. I, your host, am going to be explaining and demonstrating how exactly I go about editing an Enka card. It's nothing really too complicated, and I'm not going to go too in depth because I know the literal bare minimum, but I know enough that I can share this information, and that's good enough for me. So, with that being said, let us begin. Our first order of business is going to be right clicking the card itself and pressing inspect. This will cause something like this to show up on your screen, be it a pop-out window or something that just makes the rest of your screen squish. Regardless, it's the exact same thing, just a different visual for it. Anyway, I'm gonna come over here. Canvas. Right under draggable canvas, this canvas right here. I'm gonna edit as HTML. And I'm gonna delete everything that was in there because it's completely useless. And I'm gonna paste this instead. And that, see, equals. And I'm gonna come over to this beautiful image right here, just so you can see the whole thing. Wow, look at him. It's Sino. Put this back. I'm gonna press copy image link, which is going to, as you might have guessed, copy the image link. And then I'm gonna finish typing this in. And just because I am an absolute darling and sweetheart, I will have everything that I'm typing here outside of the link itself available in the description down below, which is pretty cool of me. That being said, I have almost entirely lost the ability to speak the English language properly um, for elongated periods of time. So if I stutter or fall over myself or just entirely fail saying a word, it is what it is. We're moving over it. We're going to act like it didn't happen. So, after we're done typing this in, I'm going to click off. That'll activate it, I guess. I don't know what the wording for that would be. He's there now. He's facing the wrong direction. This is how you will... Oh. This is how you will make him face the right direction. Scale X. Parentheses -1. Boom. There he is. Now he is facing the direction I want him to face. And also, I'm just going to paste that right there. I'm just going to Control V right on the image. Adaptive color. Bam. Now it is gold. Gold is very cool. Gold, wow. Yes. Um, oh, you can't even see it. All right, yeah. Gold. Adaptive color. We love that. Also, for the love of all that is holy, source your stuff. All right? Please and thank you. Um, and if you can't source it, then don't use it. That's all. So, first things first, I have a game plan for whatever I'm doing here that I hope looks nice. Because whatever I make here, I'm just gonna copy everything that I did and post it somewhere else so that everybody else can have this version of an edit. Um, I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna put them over here. I'm gonna push this up. I'm gonna make this slightly smaller and squish it in just a little bit. Make this smaller, push it up and push it over. and then put this under that. If that sounds confusing, don't worry about it. It was ever so slightly, but we'll make it happen because I believe in us. So the first thing that we're going to do is actually take these, this and this. We're going to slap them on their side. So first section left, constellations. I don't even have to use the drop down menu for that. I didn't know why I even opened it. I'm losing my mind slowly but surely. Where it said flex direction column, gonna type in row. Now it's on its side. Exactly like we wanted it to be. Talent wrap, not this one this time. I'm gonna open this. This one. Row. Boom. Now it's in a row. And hear me out. If you wanted to, you could put them in the other directions. The same goes for that one. That is an entirely possible thing if you're feeling ever so quirky and not like the other girls. Next up, I'm gonna move this over here, and we're gonna go down to the artifacts. I almost forgot what that word was. Like I said, the English language has been failing me, and it is what it is. So what I'm gonna do, margin, bottom, 0%. I want to push it up, so we're gonna push it up. And what's a good spot? Whatever you want, whatever your beautiful and bountiful heart desires. Live, love, laugh, as they say, as the cool kids say, I'm sure. I've skipped an entire step, but we'll get back to that because it doesn't matter when we do it, just that we make it happen. So, like I said, I'm not doing this again, and we're just running straight through it. I've lost my brain cell, my IQ's at room temperature level now. It doesn't get better from here. But we're gonna come back down here to our constellations. We're gonna give it a few little funny commands. Right, because I'm always right. 0%, because that's how often I am right. And that's gonna move that all the way over here. Negative 205%, the amount of times I am mathematically correct. We're also gonna give it a top command because I shouldn't have to say anything else to that. There we go. That looks pretty cool, but it's a little bit small, so I want to make it larger, said every one of my friends ever. I'm going to start off with a command of 100% on scale. We're going to bump that up. And because now it's not entirely where I want it to be, I can move it to the right, to the left, to the top, or to the bottom. And bam. Now, I like that. That looks pretty cool. And on the off chance that I didn't like that color, now it's yellow. That's it. I've changed it to yellow. I can change it to other colors too, but it's yellow now. Thank you. Anyway, we're going to come down to our middle section because this is a pretty cool spot. And we're gonna come down to our weapon svelte. I hope that's pronounced the word svelte. I hope I've pronounced that correctly, or maybe someone will be mad. Maybe they won't. I don't know. I won't be finding out. I don't care enough. I'm gonna scale this down as well, so I'll give it that command. But while I'm here, hit it with the right command, as well as the top command. Look at me go. Spelling all of these things correctly? That's crazy. So I'm going to bring that down there. I'm going to bring this over just a little bit. It's a little bit hard to see over the Genshin Impact logo. We'll fix that later. That has to do with the step that I definitely did not entirely skip. So that we're going to act like it's not actually being skipped. Right, 0%, top, 0%. What a cool way of spelling the word top. I'm doing great. All right, we're gonna move this up, scale it down, Move it up a little bit. Yeah, right there. We're gonna bring it over to the right. Actually, I'm gonna scale this up ever so slightly so that it matches, like kind of matches nicely here. Maybe? Who knows? I certainly don't. So, now this is there. This is not Daijobu. I died a little bit upon saying that, and I apologize. Um, Nothing I say can and will be used against me. Please and thank you. We're going to go margin left 0% because this is its own box. Me moving this will move what's on this side. Bam. Now it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. We're going to come back up here to our talent wrap, to our talents, and hear me out. We're going to do exactly what we were doing before. Almost typed that way too much. Right. Top. Brain going number with every passing moment. Bottom. I like the sides that it's at because any other size is probably not a good idea here. Whatever. Okay. Everything else is cool. I'm going to leave that there because I kind of like it there. Just on Sino. He's letting you know. Here, he's handing it to you. Well, he's not, but whatever. We are going to come all the way back up here to draggable canvas, where and specifically card host svelte draggable canvas. Right here, under width, we are going to type out some funny cheat codes. The first of which being it. Oh. Typing. I was wondering where my in there it is. My inability to type is making itself very painfully obvious. But like I said before, I'm not doing this again. So I'm just gonna have to live with it. Oh. You know, this is gonna be a lot easier because you can just entirely copy and paste. Whoa, it's... Oh my gosh. I'm going to lose my mind. I, however, didn't. I don't have this copied down. I have this part copied down. I'm not even... It's a mask image command, which is going to give us our fade in, which is pretty cool. But, like I said, I'll have all of that in the description, comments, whatever it's called. I don't care anymore. With, bam, change out where it is. I kind of want to... Yeah, we're going to... I don't want to be reminded that I'm playing Genshin Impact when I look at my beautiful boy Sino. So we're gonna ignore it. Yeah. So there we go. That's looking like a pretty cool card, right? We're gonna give it other little things to make it look just a little bit nicer. For example, I'm gonna come over here to our middle section. All right, to our middle section. And I'm going to type in text, if I am capable of typing, shadow. And then one. Nope, stop. And then black. And now it looks kind of nice, or it's less jarring, I guess. We can go and change it to different things. Now it's that. Doesn't really look great. We're gonna keep it at this. Most people, however, just put this to 2. Just to make it very legible so you can look at it and get this, read it. Please, when you're making Enka cards, make them readable. Please and thank you. I appreciate it. We're going to put that over here too, because why would you have it in one spot and not the other? And we're also gonna put it over here where our name is. Name, boom, bam, pow. Level? Actually, I have a better idea. Instead of that, can I just drop it here? Yep. Would you look at that? It just put it in wherever it is. Now you can see. Hey, wow. Look at that. The name is there. I keep almost forgetting and just entirely forgetting to move the inspect element page, but I'm going to assume to the 6 3/4 people that are watching this, you have a good idea of what exactly you're looking for at this point. For any specific things, just hover over until you find it. Just, yeah, artifacts. Whatever you feel like doing. Please do not doctor values. It's kind of cringe. Very uncool. Very unhip of you to do something like that if you were to. Not saying that you would. But don't. Anyway, I think that's it. Everything else, it's literally just you moving around whatever you want on the card. Yeah. We're going to act like any mistakes that were made in this video were not actually mistakes, and they were all part of the plan. Promise. Believe me, I swear. And that's it. Yeah.